Good evening. Welcome to the 15th of February 2023 regular meeting of Eureka Springs Historic District Commission. I'm Dee Bright, Chair. Would everybody please turn off your phones? And Maggie, since Peter's not here, will you do the roll call, please?
Yes,
On the new sheet that we have. This is new to us tonight.
oh, it's on that.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay.
No, it's right, it's in that folder.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you. Dee Bright,
Here.
Peter Graham is available to
Present.
us by Zoom.
Yeah, he just said present.
Okay. Marty Cogan. I'm Maggie Haid, Judy Holden,
Here.
Christine Sanamore,
Here.
and Kelly Cole-Ladwig.
Here.
Welcome.
We have a quorum for business. Eureka Springs Historic District Commission is empowered by the Eureka Springs Municipal Code to issue a certificate of appropriateness for alterations of exterior architectural features, demolition, and new construction within the boundaries of the Eureka Springs Historic District. The HDC uses Eureka Springs Historic District Guidelines and the U.S. Department of Interior standards for the rehabilitation of historic buildings as the basis for our decisions. The Commission can take the following actions on an application: approval with modifications, denial, or deferral for more information. Appeal of denial may be made to the Circuit Court. Public comments will be heard on each agenda item as it is called. Other public comments will be heard during the public comment period. Are there any changes or additions to tonight's agenda?
Yes, I'd like to include the camp dates for this coming year.
Discussion of camp? Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Maggie made the motion. Christine seconded. Do I have a aye? Everybody say aye.
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 Okay, anybody opposed, say nay. Motion carries 6-0. May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I move to approve the agenda.
And I'll second.
Christine made the motion. Maggie seconded. Any comments? Those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed,
Aye.
say no. Okay, motion carries 6-0. Okay, on our agenda this evening, we have no old business. New business, Level 2, 12 Washington. Walter and Lothar owners repair existing porch, install new deck with screen porch. Level 3, 23 Fairmont, Martone Tobe owner garage demolition. Level 3, 289 North Main, Dorch owner demolition of non-original addition. Level 2, 13 Emporia, Vestry owner Wachendorfer applicant enclosed terrace. Level 2, 15 Douglas, Delat owner Jackson applicant install new fence. And we'll stop there. And do I have a motion to discuss all the agenda items?
I make a motion that we discuss the new business items on the agenda.
Second.
Maggie made the motion. Christine seconded. Any discussion? Everyone in favor say yes.
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 Anyone opposed? Motion carries 6-0. Okay. 12 Washington, do we have anybody here for 12 Washington? Would you come up to the mic and state your name and address, please? And if both of you are going to speak, just introduce both of yourselves.
I'll do it. My name is Michael Walton, and this is my husband, Brent Lowther.
Okay. Where's the mic? I can't see.
I usually blow people's ears out of the water, but
Well, we have to have it recorded, so
Got
the
it.
person doing that's not here, so.
My name is Michael Walton, and this is my husband, Brent Lowther, and our address is 12 Washington.
Thank you. Repair, replace deteriorated portions of side porch with similar materials. Addition of new wood deck and screen porch on back of house. And find the description here. The applicant is seeking a certificate of appropriateness for the following items: repair, replace deteriorated portions of existing side porch, addition of new wood deck with screen porch. Kyle, will you do the facts?
Yeah, so in evaluating the request for alterations at 12 Washington, staff makes the following finding of fact. It was built before 1892. The house has been altered significantly from its original design. It is a contributing structure in the historic district. The repair and replacement of deteriorated existing porch with similar materials does align with the design guidelines. The addition of the new deck and screen porch on the back of the existing structure also aligns with design guidelines. Staff can make a recommendation for approval of this agenda item.
Is that correct, sir?
That is correct.
Thank you.
I move that the Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the work at 12 Washington as proposed.
Second.
Judy made the motion, Peter seconded. Do we have discussion, questions for the gentleman? Okay. Since there's no discussion, all those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed, say nay. Motion carries 6-0.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And sirs, gentlemen, wait just a moment, we'll give you your C of A, okay? Just a moment, let her sign it,
That would be wonderful.
and Kyle will bring it down to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Do I put that date on?
Yes. And everybody else can be finding 23 Fairmont because our packets are big tonight. Do we have anybody here for 23 Fairmont? Hello. Hi. It's kind of hard for us to see with these lights in our face.
Yeah.
If you'll introduce yourself and give us your address.
Okay, my name is Kathy Martone. This is my husband, Gary Tobe, and the property in question is 23 Fairmont.
Okay. Demolition of deteriorated garage is what you're here for. Okay, Kyle?
So the garage was built about 1950s. It is a non-contributing structure to the Eureka Springs Historic District. The proposed alterations do include demolition of the entire structure. Staff makes the following findings of fact. The garage has been severely neglected over a long period of time. The significant deterioration has made the structure unsafe. As a non-contributing structure, the proposed work can adhere to design guidelines. and staff does make a recommendation of approval for this agenda item.
Okay, do we have a motion?
I move that the Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the work of 12 Fairmont as proposed.
23 Fairmont.
23.
23.
Second.
Marty made the motion, Judy seconded. Is there any discussion? Questions for them? Peter?
No questions.
Okay. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed, say no. Motion carries 6-0. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Next one is 23 Fairmont. And I think John's joining us by Zoom.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wrote that address wrong.
289.
Oh,
189 North Main.
I wrote the right address wrong, everybody. It's 189 North Main.
289, sorry.
289. The one that says non-original addition demolition. Did everybody change that address? Peter, did you get that?
Yes, I got that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. John, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hi, John Dortch, 289 North Main Street.
Thank you. You're here the applicant is seeking a certificate of appropriateness for the following items: demolition of existing wood structure. Kyle?
The portion of the structure that he's looking to demolish was built about 1970s. It is not original to the original structure. The main structure is contributing to the historic district, but this part of the structure, the city code enforcement has gone over and looked at it, and he's willing to issue a certificate to demolish that. He's letting it come through us to make that decision. So, let's see. The staff makes the following findings of fact. The existing wooden structure has been neglected over a long period of time. It is non-original to the historic structure, and the proposed work can adhere to design guidelines. Staff does make a recommendation for approval of this agenda item.
Okay, do I have a motion?
I move that the Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the work at 289 North Main as proposed.
Second.
Judy made the motion, Marty seconded. Any questions or discussion? Peter?
No comments.
Okay. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Say no. Motion carries 6-0. It passed, John. You're good.
Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you. We'll get you your C of A,
Okay.
your paper, okay?
Yeah, I think Kyle's just going to email it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get that to you in the morning.
Should I just?
Oh.
Yeah, we just give it, yeah, leave it in the folder, and Kyle will take it and email it, he said. Okay. I'm going to double check here. 13 Emporia, do we have anybody in the audience? Come up and state your name and address, please.
Charlotte Destry, 13 Emporia.
Okay. You are wanting a certificate of appropriateness for the enclosing existing terrace on apartment structure on rear of property. Kyle?
The date of the terrace construction was approved by HDC last year. It is a non-contributing structure within the historic district. Staff does make the following findings of fact. The proposed alterations are at the rear of the property, 5 foot below the street level, and the proposed alterations can meet with historic guidelines. Staff does make a recommendation of approval for this agenda item.
Do I have a motion?
I move that the Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the work at 13 Emporia as proposed.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Maggie made the motion. Christine seconded. Any discussions or questions of them? Peter?
No comments?
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed, say no. Motion carries 6-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Our next one is 15 Douglas. Do we have somebody for 15 Douglas? Kyle, did they say anything to you?
I did let them know that it was going to be on the agenda tonight. It was actually the contractor that put that application in and who I've been talking to.
Okay. Well, we'll look at it and see what everybody thinks. Do you want to go ahead, guys? Okay, this one is installation of a new wood fence. And Kyle, would you give us the facts?
Date of construction for this property, about 1889. It is contributing in the historic district. They are looking to install the wood fencing on the front of the property. It will be 117 linear feet of new wood fencing, 42 inches tall, with two 48-inch wide gates. The pickets are spaced 1 inch apart. Staff makes the following findings of fact. Proposed alterations meet with the historic district guidelines, and staff does recommend approval of this agenda item.
Do you guys have any questions or discussion?
Kyle, in the packet, I haven't quite got that far. Do we have a picture of the proposed fencing or materials?
I'm sorry, so if you keep going, it's behind the...
Okay. I figured it.
Sorry, it's a little bit farther in the packet, yeah.
Okay.
The survey's on here, too.
Okay.
I'm looking. It said to keep going.
It's a big packet.
Is the little wooden one here, Kyle, it?
Sorry, what was that?
This one. Is it this one or is it this one? This one or this one?
Oh, I'm sorry, that is the consent agenda one. Sorry, we went a little bit too far. Right here. It's a little bit dark, but they're proposing to do it in the front yard, running along the retaining wall.
But we don't have the material.
Yeah, it would just be a wood fence.
But there are a lot of different types of wooden fences.
That's what Maggie was asking.
Just 1 inch slats or
1 inch slats, like,
Yeah, I guess I didn't ask him how wide the slats are, just.
No, but I mean, there's 1 inch spacing and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that. It's pretty
yeah.
traditional.
just pretty well the code. I mean, it have to
And
be the
42
code.
inches is,
42 inches is height, yes.
okay, thank
Okay.
you. Sorry.
Thanks. That's okay. No, you need to ask those questions. Don't apologize. Any other discussions or questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We have a motion.
Aye.
We didn't have a
We
motion.
didn't have a motion, I'm sorry.
I move that the Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the work at 15 Douglas as proposed.
Second.
Christine made the motion. Maggie seconded. I'm like Judy, I thought we had a motion, but I guess we're wrong.
Now we have two.
Any discussions? Now I'll ask if there's any discussion. Okay, Christina made the motion, Maggie seconded. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed, say no.
No.
Okay, motion carries 5-1. Okay. And everyone saw the consent agenda items and initialed the packet? Do I have a motion for, well, let me read the consent. Consent is level 1 and level 2 projects that the city preservation officer believes to be in accordance with the design guidelines. Any commissioner or member of the public may move any consent agenda item to the regular agenda for discussion. We have level 2, 29 Nova, Hancock applicant, replace non-original wooden windows. Level 1, 174 Spring, held, owner, new signage. Now, does anyone want to discuss any of that, or do we have a motion?
Sorry, there's one that's not on yours. There's also a level 2 for Highway 62, an RDOT project for new retaining walls, sidewalk, and fencing right outside of the, is it Nut and Fancy?
Okay, that's a level 2, and what's the address?
I'm not sure what the address is, but it runs from that Nut and Fancy hotel on 62 about 200 foot.
Across the street from the trolley.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But if it's an Arkansas Department of Transportation, is it maybe more than one address? Is that why?
I don't know, because I don't have it on my agenda.
Yeah, it's,
So if you guys have it on an agenda,
Level 3?
it's a level 2.
Level 2, but it's
Yeah.
number 3?
no, I only have 1 and 2.
Oh, do you want to borrow mine?
Yes, please. Thank you. No wonder you, that's why I don't have it. I can't do this correct. Okay. Give this back. Okay, level 2, Highway 62, Arkansas DOT project, new retraining wall, sidewalk, and fencing. So we have 3 things on the consent agenda. Now, does anybody want to take any off? If not, then I need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
But it was in the consent agenda, right?
Do we have a picture?
It's in the back of our packet here. Your very last, after the,
Yes, I don't have those pages.
here's the signage.
This one came in fairly recently. It is not in the packet that I emailed out, but it is in the consent agenda
It's in the
file
consent
there.
agenda file.
What's this one? This one was approved, right?
Yes.
I don't have pictures.
Just a moment, guys. Do you need 29 Nova? Which ones do you need to look at?
That's
No, I
consent
think it was in there.
Okay, 174 Spring, and then Highway 62.
Yes.
Yes. If you saw that in the packet and signed off on it, then you've seen it, right?
Where is the picture of the 62 highway in this?
Peter? Are you
Yes.
there? Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Did you see the consent on the packet on your email?
That's what I'm looking for right now as we speak, because they came in a bunch of different emails to me. I'm trying to find which one.
Okay. When you find it, if you want me to sign off your name on the sheet, let me know, okay? You know, the little sheet that we always sign off on?
Yes.
Okay.
Could you repeat where I could find it? Kyle sent it to us, correct?
Yes.
Sorry, Peter, I might have not have emailed that one to you. It came in fairly recently. I did not include it in the packets that was sent to the commission.
Okay, then yeah, I don't have it unfortunately. Then
But
I'm
you
looking
have-
through my email.
Do you have 29 Nova and 174 Spring in your packet? That should have been in your packet.
Let me see.
It kind of blended in right like the last one on 15 Douglas. It kind of just blended right in there.
Let me see that one.
Can you see me, Peter?
I can see you.
Do you see this sign?
Oh, that is way too far. I'm actually, the video's from the back of the
Okay.
room.
From the packet, I mean, if you find a sign in your packet, you're there. Can you see kind of the shape of the sign even?
Yeah, no. I didn't get it.
You didn't get
Let me
that?
see. The last one I got from Kyle was about the Senate Bill 197.
Okay, so we better not sign you off on this.
Yeah, I'd say don't sign me off on that,
Okay.
but it's okay. Thank you, though. Thank you for trying to include me.
Okay. Okay, does anybody have a discussion on the consent, or do I have a motion?
I make a motion to accept the consent agenda items as we
Do we have a second?
Second.
Maggie made the motion, Judy seconded the consent. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed, say no. So that passes 5-0. Peter's going to abstain from that because he doesn't have it in his packet.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, administrative approvals are City Historic Preservation Officer. Our minor impact projects include ordinary maintenance that does not involve a change in the materials, new and replacement signs, alterations to non-contributing or non-historic structures, excluding major additions or demolition, medium impact projects that meet design guidelines. There are 8 of these. They are all on our website, and they're all... I only have 8 on mine. So now I'm told there's 10. Okay, there's 10 on administrative.
Sorry, if you flip it over, there should be 12
Yep.
total.
Commissioner
There is.
Business.
on the back of the page is 12.
Commissioner Business.
Okay.
And 11
Do
and
I see
12.
mine?
No, that's okay, because they can go to the website. We don't vote on it or read them. So now we go to Commissioner Business. We'd like to welcome Kelly Cole-Ladwick, our new commissioner, who was sworn in this evening. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. And you want us to go back around and introduce everybody? I tried to introduce ahead of time, but, okay. Judy, I'll just let each one of you.
Judy Holden, welcome.
I'm Maggie Haid.
I'm Christine Santamar.
Dee Bright. Marty Kogan. And then Peter, we can't see, but he's on.
Yes, I'll meet you next meeting. It's nice to meet you and congratulations. Welcome to the board.
Thank you.
Okay. Maggie, do you want to report the treasures?
Yes, I do. The December 2022 Treasurer's Report reads at $8,385.73. And then the January 2023 Treasurer's Report reads at $8,386.44.
Okay. And while we're on this, I guess first, let's somebody make a motion and accept this Treasury's report, please.
I make a motion that we accept the treasurer's report.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, Christine made the motion. Kelly seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, Peter, are you voting?
I could vote yes.
Okay. Motion carries 6-0 on the Treasury's report. While we're on the Treasury's report, I have a question, and we can wait till next time, but since it is on our agenda, do you want to do this every month, or would you like to do it every 6 months? We used to never do them, but it doesn't change much, as you guys can see. Do you want to do it every 6 months? Quarterly? Up to you guys.
Doesn't matter one way or the
Doesn't
other.
matter to me. Or do you want to
It
continue
only
doing it?
takes a minute.
It just
I'd
takes a
rather have it every
minute.
month
Okay.
myself.
And we'll just leave it as is. Just thought we'd have that
Just a
discussion. Okay. Approval of minutes from January 4th, 2023. Was there any, did anybody show any changes?
Yeah,
Corrections?
I would like my last name spelled correctly all the way through.
Okay.
H-A-Y-D-E.
So we
And
need,
I apologize, because I didn't read the minutes on my.
no,
email.
that's okay. That's really something we should be doing, not reading them at here, but to make
Well, I
the
mean,
corrections here.
I should read them on my email, too. but-
Okay. So we need that corrected and
Yes.
resent out to us before we can vote on them.
It's all the way through, sorry.
Okay. So if we could correct Maggie Hade's last name on all the minutes from January 4th, 2023 for our next meeting, so we can see a corrected.
I don't know that that would make them not valid or anything,
Well-
but I'd just rather have it correct. Thank you.
No. Any other changes or corrections we need that anybody noticed? Okay, so we'll vote on that next time, Kyle. Reminder that our stone masonry workshop will be now March 15th, 2023 at 5 p.m. And that gives everybody more time to, hopefully our weather gets good, if you want to take pictures of any of the walls or anything, and then maybe Jacob, he's working, getting some research and things also on the walls, and he'll be able to come to our workshop. So that's one reason we're postponing. So Jacob will have more material and things for us. Okay. Our next meeting will be March 1st. The Level 3 applications are due Thursday, February 16th, which is tomorrow. Level 2 applications are due Wednesday, March 22nd. February 22nd, I'm sorry.
There was no discussion for that. Okay, I don't have.
Agenda setting for for the next meeting, which would be March 1st.
Oh, there it is.
Does anyone have any things they want to put on add to the agenda? And we can always add, the night of the meeting.
Is it, I had the opportunity to meet Jacob, and really enjoyed speaking to him about his background and how fabulously qualified he seems to be. I think it would be an important thing for us to all meet him.
I met him today.
Could he come to a meeting, or?
He's going to come, my
On that one?
understanding is, to our
Masonry thing?
workshop.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So that's why we're postponing it, so he will have all his
Oh, he's
Okay.
down there.
research done, hopefully, or part of it done, and can meet with us and speak intelligently about the projects.
Okay, thank you. I heard
So-
you say he was going to contribute some stuff, but I just wanted to make sure.
That is the plan for him to
Okay.
be there. So we'll ask him again. Right, Kyle? It
Yeah,
is-
I will get with him and invite him to
It
that.
is the plan,
Yeah.
right? Okay, and then camp will be in Fort Smith on May 5th. Would probably go down on May 4th and spend the night. I'm just double checking my calendar.
Fort Smith? It's okay.
I would encourage all the new people definitely to go, but we've got a time. So if you'll think about it, check your calendars and let Kyle know if you're interested.
And I'll have some more details on that for the next meeting, too.
It's a one-day, May the 5th,
Yes.
so we'll be driving back that day then. Okay.
You could probably go down on the 4th
Yes.
and spend the night, because they'll probably start at 8 in the morning or 8:30, you know. They don't start late, do they?
Do they have a theme what it's about this year?
I have not heard. I'm hoping to have those details
Okay.
for the next meeting. Yeah.
Thank you.
It really is a valuable learning experience, and there's, at no cost to us individually, it's really rewarding.
So, public comments, do we have anyone? I don't see anybody, do you guys? No public comments? Commissioner comments? Judy?
No comment.
Maggie? Christine?
No. No.
No. Kelly?
None that would be appropriate anyway.
No comments.
Welcome.
I should back up.
Peter,
Welcome
do
to
you
the
have
new-
comments?
No comments. Thank you.
Well, we want to welcome you, Kelly. Thank you. And Kyle, let's see. Well, belated happy Valentine's, everybody, and enjoy Mardi Gras this weekend, and hopefully our yucky weather is gone. Now, Kyle, oh, I do have more comments.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. For our book, for those who's watching out there in TV land, we, on our guidelines, got the award of the Ned Shank Award, and some of us got to go accept it. It's to the City of Eureka Springs and the Eureka Springs Historic District Commission, and we got to pick it up. And it's also important, I think very important, to Eureka Springs, because Ned Shank lived here for a while, and he was our first president of the Preservation Society and was president for several years. So to me, it's very important, since I've been on preservation for a long time and I'm president over there. I was just excited to get this award for Eureka Springs.
Ned was also one of the founders of the Dairy Hollow House.
Yes.
With Crescent Dragon Wagon.
And Crescent Dragon Wagon still
Still
comes
here.
by. I guess she lives in Fayetteville, is my understanding now.
Yeah.
So it was great. Christine got to go, and Marty got to go. And it was just really excellent. And I know none of you remember Vanessa. Well, Marty might
I
remember
remember
Vanessa.
Vanessa, yeah.
Her father is the person who did our Doughboy. He passed last year, or year before last. He helped do that. And on Mud Street, the mural, he did all of that, Wynn. And his name was Wynn. And it was great. Vanessa got an award. She's living over in Fayetteville now. And then Patricia Blick, who was our rep from Little Rock for several years. Catherine, you guys all remember Catherine. She was Catherine. But Judy, remember when we went to Iowa for Forum? She coordinated that whole thing. She got an award for the Paul Corridor in Little Rock, and she got a standing ovation. So it was really a wonderful night for HDC to see all these people get awards that we have had instruct us and teach us. Okay, Kyle?
Was yesterday your birthday?
Yes.
Happy birthday yesterday to
Oh,
Dee.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
I hope your day was great. Welcome, Kelly. I'm excited for you to be here. And thank you to everybody else again for volunteering your time. I hope to do some great things this year, and I'm excited to do it with you guys. So thank you.
So, okay. Any other comments? Adjournment?
I so move that we adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Judy made the motion, Christine made the second to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? 6-0.